Welcome back, all you warriors. Another episode of Elite Landscapes Life Stories. It's Friday, and we have 4 houses on this cul-de-sac and 4 places on the next cul-de-sac. That's my Friday routes. Personally, I like to go after the larger accounts because it just keeps me busy, just nonstop busy. I have a list of about 20 things that I have to accomplish that are not mowing for the month of June. And June's flying by. I can't believe it's June. At any rate, we're gonna get out here, bust out some fresh lines. We mowed this Monday because we showed up Friday and they were spraying the turf for broadleaf weeds. And when that happens, you gotta wait 24 hours to mow it. So this one's nice and short. All the rest of them, hopefully, are nice and short. And maybe we can shame on some weed eat here and there. We'll check back in. Properties are really looking good. So I'm gonna go around and show you a few of these blooming plants and perennials that we put in this landscape. We designed and installed this whole landscape design, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, 9 years ago. And yeah, we'll walk around real quick. It's pretty. So we added this spirea to go in this bed right here because we had some moody grass there that had the pink blooms on them, but they didn't like it in that spot. And the pink goes along with the mini roses that we have here, little teacups, and the sedums come out beautiful pink. And that was after we just had these amazing blooms off our peonies, or however you say it, peonies. Let's go up here. So these are the astilbe perennials that come up this time of year, and these 2 pink ones I was handed on accident. The whole thing was supposed to be a white theme, but since we put it in, we've divided this one, stuck pink over here, so it turns out pretty good. Over in this bed, the jugula is looking really nice and purpley. And we have some ferns in here also. I think these are autumn ferns. And this stuff comes up after the beautiful blue rug blooming perennials. I don't even remember what they're called right now. These get nice and tall. Have no idea what these are called. You can leave in the comments if you do. And yeah. All right, so we try, when we're doing designs, the best we can to have seasonal blooms come up the entire time. And yeah, we'll just keep on rolling to the next place. The spot down here just requested that we plant 10 new knockout roses, different colors, in this back bed for her. So she's a new client this past season. We picked her up at the end of last season, and so far so good. She's pleased with what we're doing. So you may think you're all alone when you're out there working, but you have eyes watching you all the time from every direction. You just don't know it. You're not aware of it. So that being said, in my opinion, the work you do speaks for itself. How hard you work, the neighbors are watching. They see how you hustle. They see how you don't cut corners. They pay attention to that stuff. So there's a few other things you can do that definitely add to the possibility of you picking up more accounts on the same street and increasing your route density. We'll talk about those at the very end of the video. So from that beautiful landscape yard, I picked up the yard across the street, which is $60 per mow. It takes about 12 minutes. From that point, the lady down the street on the corner that we have full service with, she was driving by that house a few times, loved what she saw, stopped last year and picked us up. Now we have her on the corner, and we have her for full service. That's where this yard came from. We were there taking care of the property. Earlier this year, the gentleman came across the street and said, "Hey, walk around. How much for my property?" We picked up these 2 corner lots, $80 a piece, every single week when we come mow. The full service adds an extra $40 for bed maintenance and weed control every other week. Now, this right here is the first time I've ever done this property, and I'll explain to you why here in a second. Good stuff, man. Just keep grinding. It all comes. It all comes. Yeah, we already do that one. And that one. Now we do this one. So I'm going to throw out a little brain teaser in a game form with you looking at this property that we just picked up. Look at it real quick. Go back, look at the backyard that we push mowed. Look at these angles on these little small areas that you got to cut in. Now, it's not huge, but it's not easy. So before you go to the next scene where I start talking, do me a favor, go to the comments and tell me how much you would charge for this yard on a bi-weekly schedule. Alright, because, why not? See if you got close to what I charged for it. And while you're at it, go ahead and tell me what part of America you're in. Because the demographics of where you live, big city, small town, makes a huge difference. Just a little bit of work. You know, life is good. Just gotta keep grinding it out, man. All right, 2:30, Friday. So that was the new property I just showed you. And like everybody keeps telling you guys, while you're out here working, people are watching you. They pay attention to what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what the finished product looks like. Now, I just simply showed up in my normal place, took my first stripe, gentleman came out, we talked, and now we have that as a bi-weekly account at $100 a visit. Yeah, that's how it rolls. As long as you're a stand-up warrior, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing what you're getting paid to do, people will keep you too. You know, most of my clients I've had for 9-10 years now, and I do what I tell them I'm going to do, and I do it to the best of my ability every single visit. If you go out there shamming and saving time because your route's too big, you're going to lose clients. And the new breed of warriors coming up who are detail-oriented will take yours. Just saying. We are looking at my mansion cul-de-sac right now. And I think it's going to take us till 6:30 at night on a Friday to finish it up. Let's hope we can get away with not weed eating a lot. And just mow. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. Alright, warriors, so this golden nugget tip is for all of you who are still hanging out with me this far into this video. The best thing I ever did for my business when it came to advertising was to contact the local travel club sports teams of any kind, female and male, the soccer, the cheerleading, the baseball, the basketball. These families are always traveling on the weekends. These families have money to pay you to do their work because they pay a lot of money to keep their kids involved in sports. And we all know, well, maybe not all of us, but those of us that are parents already and have been through this whole life, we know that sports build so much character to you that will benefit you as you turn into an adult. The competition, the dedication you need, and more importantly, you got to learn how to lose in order to learn how to win. But you got to be a good loser first. All right, so I had to stop and show you this beautiful, beautiful butterfly bush that we planted last year and a few of the perennials we put in. Beautiful. We got one here, one there, two down there. All right, it's just about 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna take you guys home with me. Let's roll on, man. Let's do it. Come on. It's dinner time. Homemade spaghetti, and I'll just say it. You know you're doing something right if you have a wonderful woman who takes care of you, like she does. So, after I eat dinner, we'll go down in the basement and we'll talk, all right? All right, so real quick, for all you guys just starting out, getting into this business, this career, everybody's always watching you. So, what you do on these properties is 100% the most important thing. Second thing you can do is have your name and your number either on your truck somehow or on your trailer. Have it logoed out there for the neighbors to drive by. That way you can have those tight routes. Third thing you can do, get a company uniform. I don't wear one because I'm unique, okay? Honestly, my whole business is just unique on how it grew, how I run it, the clients I have, the profits I have. It's just not normal, okay? I get it. But I want you guys to work your way up to that because I didn't start out like that. I started off the same way most people do. And after you get that first group of clients, word of mouth does wonders for you, all right? So keep on grinding, guys and ladies. And remember, you are your own competition. You're the only competition you have. Be dedicated to yourself to be the best that you can possibly be every single day. And don't scam on stuff, all right? Be honest, work hard, and like I always say, be good if you can. Always be kind, and above all, love each other. Peace, Elite Landscape style.